Tonight we are going to bleed the lifters. I've done a huge research, and some people say that it doesn't matter, you don't need to do it, you just put in the car. So let me explain what bleeding the lifter is. The lifter is this guy here, and this goes like this in the head of your engine, and you have this little thing here that goes on top of it, and on the other side goes the valve, and the camshaft moves this up and down, and this here adjusts. Look, it moves, right? It's hydraulic lifter, so this adjusts us the your engine needs. So it fills up with oil and is very hard, as you see. This one here, we can't move. Look, doesn't move. I can't do anything with my finger. So I've talked to some people, I read a lot, and some people say that you don't need to bleed because your engine is going to compress this, and then this is going to bleed when your engine compress. Or if you bleed it right now, when you put in your engine, this is going to fill up with oil again and get hard. So the conclusion I got is this is, yes, this is going to go to your engine, yes, this is going to get hard, but the problem is I'm just putting a new engine together. So how am I going to know if this lifter here will ever give up on my engine as it needs to, right? Because if it doesn't give up, I'm going to lose a valve, and that can't happen, right? So I saw online also people doing this, getting a little thingy, paper clip or whatever, putting inside their lifter, in front of the lifter, like this. I'm gonna show you, but it's pointless because it does not work. It's not every single lifter does that, right? Put in here and then it goes all the way to the end. Nope, that doesn't work for this lifter here. This is a PT Cruise lifter that goes on my 420A Mitsubishi Eclipse. So basically what we need to do is put on a vise and squeeze it, and after done 8 of those, I got some good conclusions, and I might save you some time, and I'm gonna show you. So the sad part is this takes so much time. So we need this rag we're gonna put in here so it doesn't hurt our lifter, and you need to be sure that it's going straight. I put a little bit cricket to the bottom, but I want 100% of the bottom of my lifter touching here. I'm gonna leave a little lobe here so you can see the drip of oil, and the hole pointing down. So you start squeezing it, because I did too much. You start squeezing it, and what I've learned is squeeze. When it gets hard, you stop and you wait. You should see a drop of oil. Yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but it's coming. Adjust the camera real quick. Yeah, see that? So when that happens, this was hard. You just keep pushing it. Now it's not as hard, but then now we stop. Look, I'm going to stop again. So one drop down, it's dripping again, and just wait. It's just working the oil out of the lifter. Always put your finger here, get a feel of what is the end of the lifter, because you don't want to squeeze all the way to the end and keep pushing it, because you don't want to damage your lifter, right? So the oil is coming out of there. I'm gonna push a little more. See, now it's easy. I got hard again. I'm gonna stop. Just one drop after the other. How many drops do we have? Three or two? Let's say two. The third one is coming now. And because the oil is moving out, I should be able to move. And I should be able to move, not now. Just wait a little more. So what I've learned is just wait for the oil to get out of there, and then squeeze a little more. So you see, now I can squeeze a little more. And you see here, this cost $2. That's my neighbor's. I didn't have one because we're still moving in boxes. You see my garage. So I'm so excited to get that done. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's about it. So here I can wait. I might wait for a few more seconds, see if there's another drop coming. Okay, so now let's open. It was solid, hard. I'll work it out once more, but I just want to show you. Yeah, look. Wow, still not very good. So let's do it again. Put in there. So if this lifter doesn't work as a trigger like this, it's a bad lifter. I don't want to put that in my engine. So that's why I'm bleeding, just to find out how they are. And if they are too soft, they are not good either, because they're gonna break soon. So I know it's boring, but that's how it works. Trust me, I squeeze the crap out of them and it doesn't make any faster. Now is the second run, it's actually going faster. There you go. There's a little more. So I know, because when I put my finger, I figure that if my finger, just the tip of my finger can get there, like half of it, that's the end. So I know that still have a little more love to give. There you go. Now it's getting soft. Many more drops. The problem is, if you have gunk inside one of them, that's not good. So they will be too hard even though you bleed them. So I'm gonna bleed all of them and see if they all feel the same. If they do, I'm good to go. So I can see this video is like already in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's more waiting than actually working. And I'm not sure, I mean, you can work 2 at a time in this vise, probably 3. But, you know, I don't know, I just want to pay attention. It's just... even opening the vise make him bleed sometimes, because it's just moving. Yeah, look, now I squeeze all the way. Some more coming there. And I think this will be it. Yeah, look at that. It looks like that's oil mixed with fuel. It smells like it. Let's go. So I'm gonna open and test it so you can see. See that? Let me clean so it doesn't slide out of my hands. Yeah, look. It was solid, rock hard. And I can see a little bit more oil coming out of there. But look, this is what I expect. So I'm gonna do a third run. You're welcome to stick around, but I think you got the picture. You don't need to see me cleaning 8 more of those things here because it's too boring. And that's it. So it's a boring job, like it just takes time. It's like it took me so much time to clean those valves in here. It took me so much time to lap them. You would see in another video, you see that one area here is kind of not shiny. And then, you know, it's a lot of small things, and I understand now why some people send to the shop so the shop can do some stuff, because I mean they're used to do this, you know, probably they have another method to do it, but at home that's what I have. I have a vise and my own wheel to make this engine run and fast, so that's why I'm doing this, but it sucks. Anyway, so those 8 are done. This is the one that is outside, and I have this more. Probably I'll get that done tomorrow night because it's midnight already. Probably 12:30. Every time I say that's 12:30, it's probably 2 a.m. because I don't look at it. But you know, what can we do? Big boys toys. If you like, subscribe to my channel, and also check my website www.carmodsgarage.com, and I have the same videos that I have on YouTube, but I post some more pictures and I write some stuff, and follow up with my drift car, which is outside. I'm excited to get rid of all this crap here. Hardwood floor inside the house is getting done, and we're gonna get cars in the garage before winter. Later.